Hello, today I will explain how to install the DeWalsh punchless enclosure locks. The Prolocks come in two styles, the original Prolock for side installs and the Prolock B, which is used to secure meter boxes from the bottom. The difference between the Prolocks and other ringless box locks are the cam lever style latches, which allow for quick and tight engagement onto the meter boxes. The proper way to handle each Prolock is to grasp the lock tab at one end and the lever at the other. The Prolocks are a two-piece design, an inner latch and a housing that resides on the outside of the meter box. Both pieces are made of hardened carbon steel with a cadmium plating for corrosion resistance. The Prolocks are designed to accept all standard barrel locks for maximum compatibility. For this tutorial, aged meter boxes are used to represent field conditions. Let's begin with the side Prolock install. First, make sure you are wearing safety gloves. Then grab the Prolock by the tab and the lever. Pick a spot on the sidewall of the meter box that is away from the meter. The Prolock can be installed on either sidewall. Slide the latch on the sidewall by placing the lock tab on the outside of the box and the latch inside. The sidewall should be touching the bend in the Prolock's latch. Now extend the latch with your thumb until you feel the latch snap into place. You are now ready to reinstall the meter box door. If you haven't installed the latch properly, the door will not go on the meter box. If this happens, check the latch again for proper installation. Once the door is reinstalled, only the lock tab will be visible. Now grab the outer housing of the Prolock and slide the lock tab into the groove of the housing. The hole in the lock tab should not be obstructed. Finally, insert the barrel lock and engage the lock. For this demonstration, the DeWalsh rotor lock seal top and standard rotor lock are being used. If using a plunger key and lock, close the plunger key once the lock is installed. If your lock has the DeWalt snap lock feature, no key is required to install the lock. Just slide on the Prolock housing and push in the lock until you hear or feel the lock snap into place. To remove the Prolock from the meter box, if you are using the DeWalsh rotor locks, align the bits of the key and insert the key into the lock. Turn the key and remove the lock while grasping the housing to prevent it from falling, and then remove the housing. For a plunger lock, extend the handle of the plunger key to remove the lock, then remove the housing. Remove the meter box door. Grab the lock tab and bracket handle. Push the handle up toward the meter box sidewall until the Prolock bracket disengages. Slide the bracket off the meter box. To install the Prolock B, or bottom Prolock, Make sure the meter socket cover is off and your safety gloves are on. The bottom Prolock can be installed on either side of the meter box. Grab the bottom Prolock bracket by the lock tab and the lever. Slide the bracket onto the bottom flange of the meter box, a few centimeters from the sidewall. The lock tab is on the outside of the meter box, and the lever is on the inside. The bracket should be flush with the meter box. Now push the lever down until it's virtually parallel with the meter flange. When the lever stops, the bracket will be fully engaged. You are ready to place the cover back onto the meter box. As with the side Prolock, the door will not go back on if you do not have the bracket installed properly. Reinstall the bracket if you cannot put on the cover. Once the cover is on the meter box, only the lock tab will be visible. You are now ready to install the lock. Grab the housing and slide it onto the lock tab. While holding the housing in place, insert the barrel lock. Turn the key and remove it to secure the lock. If using a plunger lock, close the handle and remove the key from the lock. To remove the Prolock B, insert the key and open the lock while holding the housing. Remove the lock, then the housing. Next, remove the meter box door. Grasp the lock tab and the lever of the bracket, then lift the lever 90 degrees until it disengages from the meter box shelf. Finally, slide the bracket off the meter box. Both styles of Prolocks may be used on the same meter box together. Along with the DeWalsh lip lock, this combination of devices provides unmatched security for meter boxes. Following the tips in this video will make for a quick and easy installation. Finally, always wear safety gloves when installing locking hardware in a live electrical environment. If something does not make sense, try it with your hardware, and then rewind that section of the video and view it again. If you still have questions, call the factory at 1-800-880-8993 and ask for sales. We will be glad to give you a hand.